Russian President Vladimir Putin has called India a very reliable partner and dismissed concerns about pressure from Washington affecting Moscow's ties with New Delhi. Speaking on the sidelines of the St. Petersburg International Economic Forum, Putin expressed confidence in the future of Russia-India ties, saying putting pressure on Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi won't work as it damages global stability.
The US are trying to put pressure on India in some matters, for example, when it comes to cooperation with Russia on some tracks, but everyone has understood that putting pressure on Narendra Modi, that has the largest population in the world, is detrimental for international relations and for bilateral relations. It doesn't matter where this pressure comes from. We don't see any negative consequences. I think that we can come to an agreement with all the participants of this process.
Putin also said that Moscow is ready to work with New Delhi to jointly manufacture the fifth-generation Su-57 fighter jet. Putin touched upon Russia's defense and military ties with India and cited co-development and co-production of the BrahMos supersonic cruise missiles.
As far as Su-57 goes, at one point we proposed to our Indian friends to work together on this technology. It's the fifth-generation technology. I think it's the best in the world as of now. But back then our Indian friends said, do it on your own and then we will see, maybe we'll join. You know, this aircraft could have been our joint project. We built it independently, but we are ready to work with India in this field to supply this aircraft, to keep developing it. We don't have any issues with it, any limitations. Same goes for air defense systems.
The Russian president also dismissed allegations of illegal activities, including attempted assassinations and cyber attacks in Europe, saying that there is not a single evidence of Russian involvement.
You mentioned some attempts at cyber attacks, other attempts, etc. And you pointed out that, as you said, we're talking only about proven, verified facts. So what's the point of all this? Name even one proven fact.
Separately, US President Donald Trump hit out at India for charging what he called tremendous tariffs. Trump went on to hail Prime Minister Narendra Modi as a good friend and said that the two countries would sign a deal soon.
India for years took advantage of this country. They charged us tremendous tariffs and they paid nothing. They wouldn't let Harley, as an example in the past, they wouldn't let Harley Davidson sell its motor. They would charge 200% tariff. So Harley Davidson was precluded. They ended up going to India and building their own plants, which is unfortunate that that happened, but it happens. It was before me. But they charged tremendous amounts of tariffs to our company, and we didn't charge them anything. You know, they sold motorbikes here too. You know, we charged them nothing. And now it's the exact reverse. And we're making a lot of money with India. But we'll get to a deal, because I like your Prime Minister a lot. He's a good friend of mine. Get along great, and we're going to make a deal. We have a very good relationship.